Gaffer, a big grin on your face there. Just how pleased are you with today's performance?
Oh, delighted with the performance. I thought the lads were absolutely brilliant today. And I keep saying I've never felt that we're far away from getting results like this. I just wanted to see us be a bit more resilient in terms of putting bodies on the line. Our concentration today these were really good footballing team, but our concentration was outstanding today. And us on transition, I thought we were brilliant. I think we've probably made the wrong decision or pass when the game opened up for us. I thought that the game plan really worked. Obviously scoring the early goal. Obviously disappointed with their goal straight after us. That's the only mistake we made probably the whole game. But to be fair to the lads, they probably earned their bit of luck at the end. I thought they're absolutely brilliant to a man. And if I'm going to single anyone out, I thought Naz was absolutely outstanding tonight. I thought, not that we've been crying out for that type of performance, but that epitomised, the sort of grit, determination, and obviously that's the Naz. I think everyone knows he was absolutely brilliant tonight, so I'm really pleased with everything tonight.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the possession stats, but how big was the work rate today? A lot of time off the ball, but in shape so well.
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, we're really good on the ball in spells. Thought we're outstanding in spells on the ball. Look, we know coming to a place like this, we're not going to have line share possession. You look at the MK Dons game, the same, Grimsby, Doncaster, etc. But we got into really good shape today. I thought the lads worked their socks off. People like Foles, experience playing there. Then he went into midfield. I think that really helped when we went to change slightly the last 10 minutes into midfield. But honestly, I thought on the ball we were really good as well. I think we could have been slightly better, but the majority of the time I thought we were really good in transition. Because we didn't have it in large spells of the game, so we had to be good when we were on it. Obviously we hit the post as well just before our second goal as well. So loads of positives to take.
I've been crying out for the last few weeks, if not the whole season probably. Take your chances when they come. Chance number one today in the back of the net.
Yeah, usually that's gone the opposite way for us recently, hasn't it? The first chance of the opposition they've scored, even though we've probably dominated the game at that point. Again, I thought, from the kick-off they had loads of the ball, but I think as soon as we won the ball in transition and went forward, we looked really dangerous. I thought Ty, Perez, Witts, Dotsy and Spence, thought they were outstanding again today as well. We looked dangerous going forward. Our wing backs were higher as well today. If you see obviously Leo on the back post, and he scores. I thought Noobs was miles better today in terms of attacking intent as well. So all in all, really good performance.
And speaking of that first goal as well, Perez's work rate for that. He hasn't got a goal and barrow shirt yet, but he provides so much when he's on the pitch, doesn't he?
Yeah, sometimes he probably has to be a little bit more selfish. I think there's one in the second half where he's on the edge of the box and he passes out wide. Sometimes he's probably got to have a shot himself, but he's so unselfish in all his work that he does. He's absolutely outstanding in terms of his work rate, and then other players feed off him. Ty was brilliant for the goal, obviously Witts, and then you've got midfield runners, Kean, etc. And really well worked goal.
Of course, the back line coming in today, losing Kyle because he can't play against the parent club. Somewhat makeshift with only one pretty recognised defender, centre half in that. But again, they stood up so well.
Yeah, well, we did the same against Gillingham, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago and won. So there might be something in that. But I just think one, we look a little bit calmer on the ball as well because you've got midfielders back there. Because as they're midfielders, they're quite aggressive as well. So that sometimes we're a little bit tentative and we let play. You look at the Carlisle goal, we let players turn on us a little bit too many times, or we don't release wing backs and then we get sucked in, or we get like a flat back five. But especially with Foles and MJ playing there, they're really aggressive, so they're really tight. The wing backs get a little bit higher, and then on the ball they can go and take the space. Wing backs can get higher, so there is method in the madness in there, and I thought they were outstanding.
In terms of going away from actual football more into the mentality mindset of things, it seems like a bit more aggressive team today, appealing for things. That second goal, you've got the whole team, trying to get in that extra bit of edge, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we've lacked a bit of that, or missed a little bit of that. I think a lot of teams have managed the game really well against us. I just had a really good feeling about it today. I've seen the lads the last couple of days, and I think that Carlisle game, as much as everyone, wants to win that game. Sometimes you need something like that to go and spark your season, to go and spark something in people, in players. And they were outstanding in terms of their application tonight. They had a right go. I'd have been absolutely gutted if we'd have conceded that goal late on, just because they didn't deserve it. I don't think they deserved the defeat the other day, to be perfectly honest. So mentality-wise, that's a big win for us, because we know if they put a shift in, we've got more than enough quality to beat anyone in this league, and I really, really, truly believe that. So I'm really delighted for them tonight.
And of course tonight, the first away win since September, but still to have those travelling fans with you, how big is that?
Oh, unbelievable! To be fair, I didn't even think of that. That's brilliant. Really, really good to get that kind of hoodoo off our back. Because sometimes, like you said, a mentality thing. Sometimes if that goal would have gone in at the end there, he might have really killed us again. Because it just adds on to the fact that we haven't won for so long away from home. So to grind a result out and hold on, a proper football club like this is these the crowd down in here. These have got obviously aspirations of being in League One obviously next season with where they're at. So to come here and put a performance in that and go and win the game, I'm really, really pleased for the lads.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.